In a PyTest fixture, what does a scope module means? It means that fixture is going to run once for the module, and module means a file. So if you have a file with tons of tests, and if they all use the same fixture, that fixture is going to run just once, right? For the entire test, for the entire file. So here, let's look at this example. I have this fixture I called my setup. You have a setup and a teardown, which just prints a setup. You will yield something. Then we have a teardown, which comes after the yield, and it prints teardown. So it prints setup, it prints teardown, and we have three tests: test 1, test 2, test 3. They all use that fixture. Now, if I was to run this module, aka this file, so I'm just going to run this command, PyTest, the name of the file. I'm going to use verbose and s so we can see the prints. -s makes sure we see the prints. Now let's look at what's happening here. The first test will start, so then it will invoke basically the fixture. So the setup run with the first test, right? The setup run. Now test 1 run, then we see test 2 run, then we see test 3 run, and then finally we see the teardown run, right? So that fixture only executed once. It ran the teardown, then it went through all the tests, and then it did the teardown. Well, it did the setup, ran through all the tests, then it did the teardown. That is because we specified scope of module. If we specify scope of function, it would run both the setup and the teardown would run for every single test in that module, right? So that is what scope module mean.